Oh,
Hello.
hello.
How
Nah,
you doing?
I'm currently at work. I'm gonna go to the back just really quick. But
Yeah, it's loud. You got music playing.
I always do this. I always catch you at the times that I'm at work. I'm sorry about that.
Nah, it's all right.
But
So you still disagree, right?
yo, I still do.
All right.
Now, another thing is I'm lacking today. I'm not gonna lie. I did not bring my Bible. I'm lacking. I only got my Bible on my phone, but I know uh, I wouldn't be able to talk if I were to go off the app. But I just wanted to say, because I have no scripture. The only scripture that I can really think of is Romans 7, verse, the cliche one everyone knows about.
Yeah,
But
man. Yeah, it's
I
just
bring,
go
oh, go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you going? What did you? Is that the argument, Romans 7? I thought that was the argument.
No, not just that. Well, what I was mainly going to say is I don't disagree with what you're saying. Like, of course, with Christ in us, we definitely have the ability to stop sinning, of course. And when I say stop sinning, I mean we can obviously choose our sin, and not what I mean choose our sin, but I mean there is obviously the choice of not sinning, and then there's a choice of sin, you know. But what I'm getting at as fallen people, though, we will unfortunately suck at that ability. We suck at choosing to not sin. You know what I mean? And yes, our eyes have been opened, but we still are fallen people. You know, we will never be able to walk perfectly in this flesh. You know, and yes,
Yeah, what by yourself, man. But with Jesus Christ, if you really actually live according to Jesus Christ, if you actually recognize that it's not you, it's no longer you who is living, but it's Christ living in you, you can do whatever Christ did and more.
I
So that's the problem.
I
It's just like even you guys as believers, y'all don't even believe that Jesus can stop you from sinning. That's the big problem. Like it's like even when I even say like sometimes I ask y'all, I say even with Jesus, even if do you think even Jesus can stop you from sinning? And y'all be like, that's hard. That's hard. He's
no, I
God.
believe that. Yeah, I
He's
believe
God.
that.
Is anything too hard for God?
Nothing
But
is too hard
y'all,
for God. I believe that.
but then if you really believe that, then you will believe that Christians can stop sinning, though. Like that's what
See,
I'm saying. So you don't
but
believe that for real.
no, I do believe that. But let me ask you this: God does love us, right? He cannot force us to do anything, correct? Now, Jesus can 100% keep us from sin, right? But this is the Lord. He gave us this life to live. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, I can't remember which chapter or book this came out of, but true worship, you know, is to live your life as a living sacrifice to the Lord, of course. But we are the ones who live this life, and we are the ones who make those decisions. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is, we suck at those decisions to stop sinning. You know what I mean? I'm not denying that Jesus can keep us from sin, but Jesus has given he has given us the autonomy to make the choices that we make in this life. You know what I mean? And those choices haven't gotten us really good places. You know what I mean? Because the wages of sin is death. And
That's
last
the
time I
problem, though.
checked,
I think the big problem is that you're over here thinking that you have a choice. I don't believe I have a choice. I believe that I have become a slave to Jesus Christ, and I know it. I was bought with a price. Therefore, I do not own myself. I am not even the owner of my mouth, the owner of my eyes, the owner of any part of my body. All of it belongs to Christ because He paid for me. He literally paid for me. He owns me now. But y'all over here thinking that y'all is just kind of like, yeah, He's my Lord, but I don't got to do what He tells me to do. I don't have to say what He tells me to say. Like, He's my master, but I don't listen to my master's commands. That's a problem, and that's what I'm saying. It's not about free will. Your will is never free. It's never has been free. The moment you came out of the womb, you had the desire to do evil. The evil
Amen,
desire was already there. Your will was already subjective. But
Amen,
when you came to Christ, you were bought. You were bought into a new will. You were bought into the will of God. So
Amen.
it's just it's the problem that I see here, BJ, is just that so many people just they focus so much on themselves and not on God. If you were to focus on what God says in his word about you and what you can do because of him, you would never think that you couldn't stop sinning. You would never think that, because God said it clearly in his word over and over again that you can live like him. Over and over again, he said that you can live the life that he lived. And but we don't believe that because Christ isn't a reality to us. So I hope that Christ just becomes a reality to all of us more and more. Because if he
I
becomes a
don't deny
reality,
that.
because if he becomes a reality, guess what? You're gonna know for a fact that you can stop sinning because he's holy and he's powerful and there's nothing too hard for him. He even says that he's able to keep you from sinning. He even said that he'll keep you blameless. He'll keep you blameless until the day of his coming. He said all those things in his word. So it's not that he was
Amen.
even, it's not even that he was, that he was silent on the topic of sin. He clearly says that he's able to do it. So if he's able, there is nothing that he can't do. And that includes him actually allowing you or giving you the grace and the ability to walk in his commands. But that's all I really have, man. I mean, obviously I'm not going to argue with you,
Yes,
and
sir.
argue back and
Yes,
forth
sir.
about it. But it's just, hey, you either accept the truth or you deny it, but it's your decision. That's your decision.
I hear you, but well, I'm not even trying to argue nothing like that. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, but I just don't. What I was just trying to mainly say was like I don't deny anything that you were just saying, but what I was just saying is our ability, because we have the free autonomy to make those choices. Our ability, we suck at choosing righteousness. You know what I mean? Because as fallen people, unfortunately, we don't know what right and wrong is, only if God shows us, and He has shown us definitely. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. You have a blessed one. All right.
Yeah, you too. Have a good day, man. Yeah, it's just like it's not about your ability. Like, do you see that's the problem? You guys are saying it's about, it's like, but our ability to follow, it's not about your ability. It's about God's ability. It's about your faith in his ability. And it's about the faith that you truly have in his ability. That means that you'll actually start putting into action what he says that you can do.